What if I told you that almost everything you believe about money is wrong? That working harder and saving until you deprive yourself of everything is not the real solution to your financial problems? It may sound controversial, but the secret to achieving financial freedom goes far beyond just earning more. It lies in how you think, decide, and act regarding money. Most people are trapped in an endless cycle of bills, debts, and insatiable desires. They chase after more income but remain dissatisfied. What they lack isn't money. It's a solid mental and financial strategy. The answer to this transformation lies in the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, applied to modern life. Imagine having complete control over your finances, living with less stress and finding real satisfaction. This doesn't mean giving up comfort or accumulating a fortune overnight. It means redefining your priorities, simplifying your life, and investing wisely. This is the path to true financial freedom. Have you ever considered that your biggest obstacles might be your own habits and beliefs about money? The good news is that this can be changed. With small daily decisions, you can transform your financial reality without sacrificing what matters most. It all starts with a simple shift in mindset. In this guide, you will discover how to align your finances with your deepest values, set powerful goals, and create a financial system that works for you, not against you. Get ready to be surprised by the power of conscious financial decisions and a practical approach that few know. If you are ready to step out of autopilot and take full control of your financial life, stay with me. What comes next could change your perspective on money forever. Imagine waking up every day with a sense of complete control over your finances. Does that seem far-fetched? In reality, it starts with something simple yet powerful: setting practical and measurable financial goals. Forget vague promises like, "I want to save more." Set clear numbers. How about deciding to save $500 a month or accumulating $6,000 by the end of 2025? This gives direction to your money and eliminates uncertainty, turning dreams into concrete objectives. Effective goals have three essential characteristics. They are specific, measurable, and realistic. Consider someone who wants to pay off credit card debt. Instead of saying, "I want to pay it all off," a better approach would be, "I will pay $300 a month until I eliminate this debt in 12 months. Simple, direct, and above all, achievable. Each payment will provide an extra dose of motivation, like accumulating small victories. Be strategic in setting financial priorities. High-interest debts are the #1 enemy, draining resources and limiting growth. Therefore, tackle debts first, starting with the most expensive ones. At the same time, begin building your emergency fund, an essential safety net for tough times. Remember, money saved is more than just a positive balance, it's financial peace of mind. Setting financial goals doesn't just mean saving, it also means investing purposefully. For example, anyone who wants a comfortable retirement should consider index funds or private pension plans. The secret lies in consistency and asset diversification. Every deposit is a seed that slowly but steadily germinates towards financial freedom. And don't underestimate the power of monitoring your progress. Regularly review your goals to see what's working and adjust what isn't. A simple spreadsheet or a finance app can be your compass on this journey. Think of it as a route review. Small corrections ensure you don't stray from your destination. If there's a key to financial success, it's this: consistent and disciplined action. Well-defined goals are the map that guides your journey. But to travel this path with ease, you also need to change your perspective on what is essential. You might be surprised to discover that simplicity can be the greatest form of wealth. Imagine how your life would change if you needed less to feel complete. Stoicism teaches us that true wealth lies in simplicity, controlling desires, and inner freedom. Most people believe that happiness comes from having more, but is that merely a well-sold illusion? Reducing needs isn't deprivation, it's empowerment. It's deciding that your happiness doesn't depend on a new phone or the latest car model. Consider the habit of pausing before each purchase and asking, "Is this essential or just a whim?" This simple practice can have a profound impact on your finances. For instance, by canceling underused subscriptions or avoiding impulse buys, you save without feeling deprived. True financial freedom isn't about having more money. It's about needing less to live well. Think about the difference between value and cost. A dinner at home with friends can be more valuable than an expensive meal at a fancy restaurant. An outdoor stroll can bring more satisfaction than a luxurious weekend getaway. Stoic simplicity doesn't mean rejecting comfort, but redefining what truly matters. It's about filling your life with experiences, not things. Also, reduce excess in your recurring expenses. Review your fixed monthly costs, cable TV, internet, insurance, and subscriptions. Negotiate rates, cut what you don't use, and reallocate the saved money to your emergency fund or prudent investments. Every adjustment is a step away from financial worries and closer to freedom. The practice of financial minimalism isn't about being stingy. It's about being intentional. Fewer clothes in the closet, fewer gadgets in the drawers, and fewer debts on the credit card. This frees up time, energy, and resources for what truly matters. Imagine how your life would change if you focused on the essentials and left the rest behind. Stoic simplicity is a silent revolution, a way to own what's important without being owned by possessions. But for that, you need to take the next step. Organize your finances strategically and align them with your true priorities. A well-planned budget isn't a financial straitjacket. It's a compass pointing to your most important goals. When you organize your finances according to your priorities, every expense becomes a conscious decision rather than an automatic reflex. It's like driving on an open road with a clear destination in sight rather than wandering aimlessly. Divide your expenses into essential categories: housing, food, transportation, leisure, and of course, prudent investments. A simple and efficient method is the 50-30-20 rule. Allocate 50% for basic needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and investments. This formula creates a solid structure, but remember, customization is key. Your unique priorities should guide every adjustment in your budget. Imagine a couple deciding to save for their first home. They adjust their budget to set aside $800 a month for the down payment. To achieve this, they swap expensive dinners for home-cooked meals and luxurious vacations for simpler getaways. This is the power of a disciplined budget. It transforms dreams into achievable goals. Utilize digital tools to make tracking easier. Personal finance apps help you track every penny and provide automatic reports. However, if you prefer analog methods, a notebook can work just as well. Consistency is more important than the tool you use. A clear system brings clarity to your financial life, allowing for smart and quick adjustments. Being intentional with your money means making tough but rewarding choices. Sometimes this means saying no to small temptations in order to say yes to something bigger in the future. Cutting out that daily gourmet coffee may seem trivial, but saving $5 a day amounts to about $150 a month. Imagine what that could do over a year. When your budget aligns with your priorities, it becomes a tool for freedom, not restriction. You gain power over your decisions and stop being a hostage to impulses or unexpected events. With organized finances, the next natural step is to make your money work for you by investing mindfully and strategically. Investing is not a game of chance. It's a smart strategy for building financial freedom. Those who think investing is only for the wealthy overlook the power of small, consistent steps. The secret lies in the combination of patience and knowledge. Understanding your goals and risk profile is the first step to creating a solid and secure portfolio. Start by building an emergency fund before venturing into the financial market. This fund should cover at least 6 months of essential expenses. It's your line of defense against unforeseen circumstances. A well-structured emergency fund allows you to invest with peace of mind, without the fear of needing to withdraw funds at inopportune times. Diversification of assets is another golden rule. Consider a portfolio that combines fixed income for security and stocks for growth. Index funds, real estate, and even international investments can be part of your portfolio, depending on your investor profile. Think of it as a balanced meal. You don't want just one type of food on your plate. Before investing, educate yourself. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki or The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Additionally, keep up with market reports and financial podcasts. Knowledge transforms investing into a strategic art, not a shot in the dark. Each informed decision brings you closer to sustainable financial freedom. Remember, the temptation of quick gains can be dangerous. Avoid once-in-a-lifetime opportunities that promise miraculous returns. Prefer solid, proven investments that appreciate over the long term. Patience is your greatest ally. Consistent, prudent growth is the foundation of lasting wealth. Investing wisely is more than multiplying your money. It's about creating a life filled with options and opportunities. As your resources grow, you gain more time and freedom to focus on what truly matters. But for this growth to be sustainable, your financial mindset needs to evolve alongside your investments. An abundance mindset is a shift in perspective that transforms how you view money. Instead of focusing on what you lack, concentrate on what you already have and what you can build. Many people live trapped in a scarcity mindset, believing that wealth is a privilege of the few. But true abundance starts within you, in how you manage your resources, no matter how small. Practicing financial gratitude is a powerful exercise. Try making a daily list of the things you're grateful for, including even small financial victories. Did you receive an unexpected raise or pay off an old debt? Celebrate. Every victory counts. This rewires your mind to see possibilities and attract new opportunities. Be intentional when setting your goals. Instead of seeking wealth to display status, think about the freedom that money can provide. Traveling more, spending more time with family, or starting your own business are examples of achievements that go beyond your bank balance. Financial abundance is more about the conscious use of resources than about their quantity. Reflect on how you react to the success of others. Feeling threatened by others' progress is a classic symptom of a scarcity mindset. Replace envy with inspiration. The stories of people who built fortunes from scratch can fuel your own journey. If they succeeded, why can't you? An effective Stoic practice is to imagine your life without some of your current possessions. Ask yourself, if I lost this, how would I feel? This exercise helps you value what you have more and reduces anxiety about acquiring more. Fewer desires mean more peace. True wealth is being satisfied with enough. Shifting your mindset doesn't happen overnight, but each small adjustment makes a big difference. When you start to see abundance around you, wise financial decisions become second nature. But to sustain this vision, it's essential to develop enduring habits that reinforce this new way of living. Achieving balanced finances doesn't happen by chance. It's the result of well-cultivated habits over time. Consistency transforms simple actions into extraordinary results. Imagine your finances as a tree. Planted today, watered regularly, and protected from financial storms, it grows strong and bears lasting fruit. Automating your finances is one of the most effective ways to ensure consistency. Set up automatic transfers for your savings, investments, and bill payments. This eliminates the risk of forgetting and reduces the temptation to spend money before applying it. An automatic monthly deposit into an index fund or retirement account could be the seed for your future financial freedom. Establish a financial review routine. Choose a day each month to check your goals, review your budget, and adjust your strategies. Think of this as a financial meeting with yourself. Use this moment to assess whether you are making progress in reducing debt, increasing your emergency fund, or diversifying your assets. Each review reinforces your commitment. Keeping a financial journal can also be transformative. Write down your daily expenses, unexpected earnings, and important financial decisions. This helps you identify spending patterns and improve budget management. Additionally, record reflections on what worked and what didn't. Learning from your own experiences is an invaluable investment. Don't underestimate the power of small changes. Saving $10 a week may seem insignificant, but in a year, that adds up to $520. Multiply that by a decade and factor in the returns from prudent investments. The result will be impressive. The secret lies in consistent discipline, not temporary intensity. As these habits become part of your routine, your financial life will naturally and sustainably transform. Over time, you'll notice that your finances align with your greatest goals, rather than being at the mercy of circumstances. But to truly solidify this transformation, there's a next step that can take your financial journey even deeper. Now that you have a complete roadmap for transforming your financial life, the big question is, will you just read, or will you take action? Remember, knowledge without action is like an anchored boat, full of potential but unable to go anywhere. Every financial decision you make today shapes who you will be tomorrow. Ask yourself, are your current financial habits bringing you closer to financial freedom? Or are they just reinforcing a cycle of worries and debt? The power to change is in your hands. Clear goals, simplicity in spending, disciplined budgeting, and prudent investments are the foundations of a balanced financial life. Imagine what your life would look like if you applied these strategies. A solid emergency fund for peaceful sleep, a diversified investment portfolio to secure your future, and a mindset of abundance to appreciate every achievement with gratitude. It's not just about having more money, it's about living with more meaning and fewer worries. If you've made it this far, it means you're ready to change. But real change requires commitment. Make a promise to yourself now. Review your goals, adjust your budget, and start investing consciously. Small, repeated actions lead to extraordinary results. Financial freedom is just a few steps away. What if I told you there's an even more practical and powerful way to apply all these concepts? Something that deepens each of these lessons and offers a detailed action plan to master your financial life with Stoic wisdom? That's the proposition of the ebook, Stoic Mindset, your ultimate guide to developing an unwavering mindset and transforming your finances. Click the link in the pinned comment to learn more about this opportunity. Don't delay your financial evolution. Keep learning and building the future you deserve. Watch the next video appearing on your screen now and advance even further on this journey.